デブっていうのは、まあ一応、はい。ということでね、いきなり新作ゲームが始まりました。はい、コントロールやっていきたいと思います。
Warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
でもずっとしたかったなぁと思いつつ忙しくてやってなかったっていうゲームですね。去年販売された。
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible. But we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Hello? Anyone here?
だからさ、作業か。ー、マップがタブ。サイド、ロードアウト。降りたけど。
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
"スマートと名の付くもの全般」って。これ、なんか隠されてる。これ視野角変えれんの？思ったけど。視野角はないか？ないか。あ、なさそう。
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
あ、戻ってきたんか。
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
あ、ちょっと待ってよ。待ってよ。ちょっと待ってね。 棒読みちゃんつけてないや。
I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Just alarm 鳴ってるけど。これ、カールボートの提出期限は今週末です。なるほど。大丈夫なの
？Shit.
あ、死んでる。
Shit, shit, shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place.
Where
am I?
どういうこと？ なんか攻撃してきそう。建設攻撃。いや。V 押しづらくね？
The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
あ、弾いくらでも撃てるんだ。 すごいな、これ。これ見たら。見たら仲良し。リチャージ中。サービスが自動で大変更新する。ショットの概念はないのか。
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Oh.
Get the fuck away!
エレベーターなくなってない？
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
コントロール X セット。
A hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
死ぬマジ死ぬ。やばいやばい。これが体力が落ちてる。危ねえ。むずくない？それ難易度設定なかったな。結構ちゃんとせんと死ぬやつか。 人が。ルータどうなるの？
ミリョンさん。何このゲーム、スーファミ？
Reminder.
違うよ。
Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple
コン
steps.
トロール。
1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for bureau staff to find
これ
you
があれか。
and the object.
形を変え
If
て
there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
閉まるのか。これがアイテムボックスみたいな。ハウスメモリー、資材。材料。初めてマウスでそうです。ゲームをします。
The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? All right, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
ピラミッドだ。当たらん。あ、死んだ。近接打ちたかったけど押せなかった。 V こうすればいいか。ついな。死んだ。敵はグレードとしてあなたを遮蔽物の外に出そうとします。グレネードインジケーターに注意払い、安全な距離へ素早く移動してください。マウスのエイムにも慣れるとき。
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? It's our.
レスキュー部隊のやつめっちゃ強い。リーン要素がある。ああ、痛い。あ、近接攻撃続けると耐性がつくんだね。なるほどね。まあ、それはめられるもんな。なるほど、なるほど。これ、 薄いですよ。
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Right, it's our.
前段打ち切らん方が早く。スラックね。後ろマジで。早く。あんまり。危ねえ。でも真っ赤もう画面真っ赤。ちょっと待って、真っ赤やん。あ、痛いやちょ何これめっちゃむずいんだけど、このゲーム。このゲームめっちゃむずいんやけど。エイムとかそんな問題じゃないな、これ。ああ、むず。難易度設定とかなかったんですよね。簡単なあんた簡単だ。攻略法がない。戦闘中ダメージを避けるためには移動は必要不可欠ですって書いてある。ちょっとマウスの感下げてみる。もうちょっとだけ3とかでいいんじゃないかな。下げてみよう。
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? It's our.
倒した、やっと倒した。やっ
Must
と
cleanse
倒
the
した。
control points. An enemy. Corrupt them.
Cleanse the control point.
コントロールポイント。これ、エイム時の感度もうちょっと下げてもいいかな。下げすぎかな。
What does that mean? Help me fix it.
これでいいと思う。これでいい。コントロールポイントを浄化する。浄化。
Holy shit! You did it! We did it! Hello.
ファストトラベル
Are you with us?
ここにいる
With
の
the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
難しい。理解するのが難しい。とても難しい。めっちゃ空飛んでる。これは今どっち行ってほしいの？こっち？そうアイテムある？あ、これか。
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart. I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
サイコブレイク。
I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
夢の中とかサイコブレイク的な多分感じなんですよね。サイコブレイクやった人は多分分かると思う。わけわからん感じで放り出す込まれてからなんか最終的に分かるみたいなそういうパターンのゲームかな。
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did...
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. What is it?
This building, you've seen, how did I, this is the Bureau.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. Can you tell me what this is all, well...
Don't worry, I love... So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize it?
Got it, thanks.
Huh.
So,
Wait, see, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when I began analyzing. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't...
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough, and with these, his behavior makes me wonder what...
I keep hearing... Is he a ghost?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the... See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by, like, a deep space probe. But that's just I need the gun to... But you better hold on to that, given this...
I think...
ヒスっていうのはだから
I'm sure I'll
なんだ
have
ろ
more
う、なん
questions.
か超常現象に操られましたという人のことをヒスと言っているようですね。あっちに行くのか。まっすぐ。階段下かな。こっちか。
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Welcome message.歩いてるフェス。弾薬粉砕。変貌世界でいいかな。変貌世界がなんかパワーがある何かの周辺が変貌世界とこう操られるわけ。やばさ。
Overpowering. ええって感じ。アイディア取ったはずだ。 There it is again. Our welcome message.片手伸ばして打ちよるけどすげえ肩に反動ある。
すげえ速度で体力減った。マジ。サイコブレイクの黒ってね。なんか変な感じだった。黒って何も見えん。まっすぐ感じか。アーマーみたいに来た。したかったけど違うやつをしちゃった。ポイント浄化。
Communications. We're on the right track.アイテム取れんかったな。そのシビアな。大丈夫か？あの人どういうこと？なんか丸いペットボトル缶みたいなの投げられてお亡くなりになられたのかな。 An object of power. Looks like the kids have latched onto it. We need to find it.
一応か。待て。
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
いいよ、流しとと。あいつだとおおお爽快やん。爽快アクション。レフトかライトができる。こっちだよな。
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me find it.
Hey! これボタン振らんちょっとボタン振らんこれちょっとさすがにさ、ボタン振ろう。これをね、コントロールキーでもいいな。あ、そうなんだ。だからコントロールって。回避回避回避回避はできんじゃん。回避やべえやつ。うわすげえ強い。ついに力を手に入れた。回避がわからん。回避コントロール。コン トロールって書いてあるよな。押してもできんのよな。まだ覚えれてないよってことなの。これしてくれ。開けたら勝手に閉まるんか。こっちか。こっち行けなかったもんね、そういうの。
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Done だんだん後から世界観を説明していく感じ。理解できない人。
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby. This must open the door. They can fly now. Great.
うわ、死ぬ。うわー、むずくね。むずいぞ。むずくないかな、普通に。死亡数と直近でアクセスしたコントロールポイントで復活します。ああ、なるほど。で、こっから行きたいよって時は、触らんとええわけか。だいぶ持ってる。 きランダム入れるっぽいな。うわー、そりゃ面倒だね。
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
ベテランとか急になんかなんで敵いるのかな。死ぬわ。全ライフできるんだ。敵増えとるけど、なんで？これ以上いけないな。セーブか。いきなりボスに言ったけど、これ下あったんだ。お先生がトマッシュを倒せる。トマッシュ誰っていう。
They can fly. Great.
なんだあのトマシ。僕の着こなし方がもう一流だな。
I have a feeling he'll be back.
彼が戻ってくるからさ。
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mail route.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
あ、録音機切り忘れたみたいな。的な。電話が鳴ってる。
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Ah, いた。変わるよね。このモーテルを超える？え？あ、そういうことか。
Key has a black pyramid on it.
これで？違った。あ、ここか。ブラックピラミッド。これだ。ブラックピラミッド。 あれマジでホットラインですけど、余剰次元生命体と通信とか。未来も過去も、あ、そう、通信できる。なるほど。
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
SCP みたいな。
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
セーブしておいて、エミリーと話す。エミリーじゃない。あれボード室ここだよね。ああ、こっちか。いたいたいた。
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. And what did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
徐々にこ
Hi, Jesse.
I'm sure I'll have.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Singing?
Where's that
Hope
coming
has asked us to
Seems
talk.
like it's coming from the elevator.
能力4。ヘルス、エネルギー、近接攻撃ダメージ、投降ダメージ。投降ダメージ、いや、ヘルスだろ。ヘルス。ヘルスかな。ヘルスかな。武器法、まあ、ヘルスでしょ。ヘルス。武器法を追加するときは、キャラクター。
You mean like in person?
武器フォーム。利用可能な武器フォームはありません。はあ。強化。あ、やべえ、なんか強化しちゃった。隠された武器強化顧問。隠された武器強化顧問。やかしちゃったわ。隠されたキャラクター。強化をこうす。やっちゃったわ。なんかやっちゃったわ。なんかやっちゃったな。なんか武器強化したけど。武器。やっちゃったけど、まあいっか。終了。
In person, with a pencil and paper.
チャージ。どうい。あ、なるほどね。
Paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
メンテナンスセクターの打ち合わせですよ。メンテナンスセクター。まあ、とりあえず今日はここまでにしましょう。今日はここまで。や 皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。この後もね、やっていきたいと思います。それでは失礼します。またね、見てきてね。チャオ。チャンネル登録もお待ちしてます。またね、バイバイ。